Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'll be doing a review of the HAPA KRISTIN Peaceful Kristin collection. This collection, it actually comes in 6 colors, and I feel like this is probably the most color I've tried from a particular line from the HAPA KRISTIN line. So these are actually monthly lenses. So one box consists of a pair and they last for a month, and the price is actually $25.99 USD for each. So they actually don't come in one day lenses, just monthly lenses. In terms of the shipping, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are curious or know of, so HAPA KRISTIN have a standard like express shipping rate of $9.99 USD, which I think is such a decent price. But if you spend over $75 USD, you actually get free shipping as well. I also noticed that they've added another additional offer. So if you spend between like $40 to $74.99, you only need to pay $4.99 for the shipping. So I think it's a decent price. I mean, by the time you buy like four contact lenses of this, you pretty much already get free express shipping right to your door. And also don't forget, I do have a discount code. It is affiliated, but I find them really useful for you guys because it is 10% off. So 10% off of whatever you buy, I think is actually really worth it. So I'll put it here for you guys and also in my description box as well. I really want to talk about the pattern, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are really curious, and I was really curious as well. The pattern really reminded me of the OLENS Vivi ring, which I'm sure some of you guys may know or heard of. I feel like the pattern is very similar, where you get a rim, like a border on the outer part, but a little bit of that blurring effect, so it blends really nicely on your eyes and doesn't show that really obvious bold outline when you put it on your eyes. And on inside, you get like that particular eye color. So with this one, there's a few colors. So there's green, ash brown, hazel, charcoal grey and blue. So huge selection of colors, but I just wanted to put it out there with the OLENS Vivi ring, and I'll show you guys comparison as well, because I'm sure you guys are very curious in how similar they are to each other. But I do want to point out that the Vivi ring, it is $29 USD, and you can get 1 month, and they also come in 4 colors as well. Since I'm talking a bit about the Vivi ring, I just want to compare the diameter difference as well. For the HAPA KRISTIN, is a little bit larger than the Vivi ring. HAPA KRISTIN, the overall diameter is 14mm, which is the same as the Vivi ring. But the graphic diameter, which is what you actually see once you actually put it on your eyes, you know, the color, the HAPA KRISTIN one is 13.2mm. Compared to the Vivi ring, it is 13.0. So it's only different by 0.2mm. But once you put them on, both of them are leaning towards the enlarging side of contact lens, which I honestly don't mind. What I'm currently wearing right now is in the color green, which I absolutely love. Now we're gonna focus on the colors, and I'm gonna show you guys like close-ups as well. The first one is in the color blue, and I have to say this blue is very unique because I expected it to be either like an aqua blue or like a dark blue or like an ocean blue color or like a sky blue. But this one is very unique because it leans much more towards like a gray tone blue. So you can definitely see that gray undertone, but not necessarily cool. It's a bit warm at the same time, so it's definitely very different from the Vivi ring gray, because the Vivi ring gray is much more of like a darker gray color. So I'll show you guys like a side-by-side comparison as well. But I definitely find this Peaceful Kristin blue very unique and very nice on my eyes, and I absolutely love wearing this particular shade on my eyes. Then we have charcoal gray, and I'll show you guys a comparison between the charcoal gray and the blue, just because I feel like when I wore the charcoal gray, I was like, hang on a minute, did I just not wear the blue one? Because I thought that they were really similar. But once I actually look at the picture again, the charcoal gray is definitely much more gray tone rather than blue focus. This one is definitely much more similar to the Vivi ring gray, obviously, but I do have to say that I really love the outline of this one, because I actually don't mind having that black outline on the outer part of the gray contact lens, because it really emphasizes the enlargement and it really emphasized that gray on the eyes as well. Like, I absolutely love this shade. But yeah, I can definitely see the difference between the gray and the blue once I actually compare them side by side. But yeah, definitely love this color as well. Third one is in the shade brown, and so this is one of like the 3 browns that they have in the Peaceful Kristen collection. So this one is just brown shade, and this would probably be very similar to the Vivi Ring brown, where it has like that dark outer rim and the inside is more of like a light brown. I wouldn't say golden, like a light brown color, which I find very beautiful. And I love this color because it really gives me like a very beautiful dolly but at the same time puppy eye look. Like, it's definitely very girly looking, and I just love the effect of this. I absolutely love my Vivi Ring brown collection. I even have like my one day ones, so I've used them so often. So when I put this on, it really reminds me of the Vivi Ring, and I just, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the shade at all. Like, it's just such a beautiful color to actually have on your eyes. Then we have the color Hazel, and let me say, out of all these 6 colors, this is definitely have to be the brightest and obvious color compared to all of the 6 colors. This Hazel, like, you can definitely see that hazel color but also that yellow undertone to it and a little bit of that light gold shade, and you put them all together, you see that brightness. The color is so obvious that you can't even tell that you have that outline on the outer part of the contact lens as well. The focus is definitely in the middle part, the main color. So this is definitely very obvious, not subtle at all, like I would have to say. But I do have to say I love this on a night out because I did wear it night out and it's so obvious on the eyes. I just love it so much. It's definitely leaning much more towards like those dramatic or smoky eye makeup. This would be like the perfect contact lens. Then we have ash brown, which is much more darker than the Peaceful Kristen brown. At first when I put this on, I was like, okay, what is so different? And the more I actually wore this ash brown, I absolutely love this because while I was doing my makeup, I realized that I actually had contact lens on. I don't know why I was thinking that, but I was like, man, this color is so natural on the eyes. It just basically looks like my normal eye color, or like my normal eye color. Like, it's definitely bigger than my actual eye shape, but I love the enlargement of this. I love how natural this is. Like this, if they come in like a one-day contact lenses, I would use this like as a daily contact lens. That's how much I love this particular shade. Comparing with the Vivi Ring Cocoa, the Vivi Ring Cocoa is definitely much more chocolatey, whereas this particular ash brown, you can still see that ashiness of that brown rather than like a solely brown shade compared to the Vivi Ring Cocoa. Just because I feel like with the Vivi Ring Cocoa, because of how chocolatey it is, you can't really see much more of the outline, but with this ash brown you can still see a little bit of that blurry outline. It's much more spiky on the outer part, but I just love the combo of this. Like, it's just so beautiful. So if you guys are looking for a daily contact lens but you want natural brown shade, definitely recommend this one. Last but not least is the one I'm wearing right now, which is the green shade. I expected this one to be much more darker of a color, like a jade green, but I did not expect it to look like how it is on my eyes. Like, it's definitely an obvious green, but I love how bright and beautiful this is. If I compare this with the hazel, I still say that the hazel is definitely much more bright and obvious. This green is so lovely. It's like, oh, my eyelashes are coming out, so please ignore that. This green, I feel like it has a little bit of that cool undertone, a little bit of that gray undertone as well, but it's so beautiful. And I like that the brown outline really blend really nicely with the green, even though they don't really mix together, if that makes sense. Like, you can definitely see there's a brown outline, and then the inside you can definitely see that there's a different color. But I love the combo on this. I love how beautiful it is, and obviously I try and match it with like a green eye makeup, but I feel like even if you have like a brown makeup, I feel like this will be perfect just because it blends nicely with the outer rim of this particular contact lens. But I definitely have to say that this green is definitely as unique as the blue one from this collection. So those are my reviews of all of those 6. You can see that the color ranges are different and unique. Like, you know, when I first put them on, I was like, oh, maybe this one is similar to that one and this one is similar to this. But after actually looking at all the pictures and really use them more often, I can definitely see they're all very different, and I like the color ranges. I would say maybe I want them to actually release a pink one, so then I can compare it with like the Vivi ring peach, because that would be very different and very unique. So before I end this video, I'll tell you guys which one is my most favorite and my least favorite. My most favorite would definitely be number 1, brown. Number 2 would be blue. Number 3 would be charcoal grey. Number 4 would be ash brown. Number 5 would be green, and the last one would be hazel. So yeah, those are my ratings from my most favorite to my least favorite, but I do say that my least favorite is not my least favorite because I still like it. So hope that makes sense. But I hope you guys find this video helpful. Let me know down below if you guys have any questions in regards of this line. Let me know what contact lens you want me to try from HAPA KRISTIN. Happy to try more out, and I do have a few more videos of HAPA KRISTIN contact lenses for you guys as well, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.